All right, we're back. Hello, everyone. Yeah, so Dead Rising. You don't say the original game aged. You wouldn't say the original game aged particularly well, if you're being honest. So, how does PP work in regards to like new games and whatnot? Because does it carry over? Because I'm on day 2-ish, and my son is aiding the priest. Saving the zero beast always brings the people joy. You go, okay, you didn't say anything else other than that. My younger brother sometimes helps the priest. He serves the Azure Beast. Okay, so everybody's just gonna say the same thing. So just the XP, the more you get, the more, yeah. So I missed up a whole bunch probably in the first stage because I didn't save everyone, and then I killed, some of them died. You're looking for Hema girls? I haven't seen anything of the sort. Not for lack of trying, but the game's cutscenes fucked me over on one of them. It seems like I won't be able to enter the sanctuary. What should I do? I have to. So many things I want to pray about. Like I entered the this one area and got the game like forced me to teleport across the actual zone I was in, which was super annoying. And then when I did teleport across the zone, one of my dudes I was rescuing died on the way back. Okay, nothing new for you. When I was heading back to get them. Like the whole game itself was working against me. Oh, and then they put you up against a bunch of convicts in a military jeep. The priest is asking for help among the young men of this town. I'm guessing he needs them for physical labor because I can't help. No, I'm not talking about those ones. I'm talking about later ones. Like I found this guy named Aaron and I led him around forever. And then I went into this one area and it gave me a cutscene, teleported me across the area, and then by the time I got back, he died. It appears he won't be using the lift anytime soon. Can we really sneak into Balka from Babblegad's port? Of course, if what we heard in Sunnytown is true, all the other ports across the entire kingdom have been blockaded. Considering that goods still need to be shipped, and that Babylograd's harbor is the closest to Balka, it would make sense that this one is the only one still in operation. So then, would that mean the girls kidnapped by the Royal Shield are being transported to Balka from here? But there doesn't appear to be any buildings near the port large enough to accommodate so many people. And wouldn't having to use the lift repeatedly be time-consuming? I did take down Carlito, though. I apologize. It's fine. We must hurry. Hurry. I apologize. So these are the women. That's how they're being taken, is they're being put in the burkas or whatever, and then that's... Yeah. What's that about? Judging from his clothing, he was likely a priest from the Holy Temple. Do you think they're heading towards... They were heading towards the lift. Do you think it's up and running now? Let's find out. The people we passed earlier were heading towards the lift. Maybe it came back up. The people we passed earlier. Okay. Yeah, I get it. Thank you, Mal. Wasn't there something off about those three we just passed? Come to think of it, they seem pretty tight-lipped. Unlike you, are you sure they weren't just being tranquil? Maybe I'm just imagining things. It's about time to go to the lift to come back up. Let's go check. Actually, I want to check something else first. If it'll let me. So over here in the thing here, I didn't think about it earlier, but isn't this the area they brought Claire to in that scene? From Claire's vision or Claire's side? So my guess is they're leading them down by getting them to dress up like the women in the burqas and threatening them and whatnot, which is why that woman was just able to talk to me. Can we use the lift now? No. We're really in a hurry. Please let us ride the lift, please. No, leave. Oh, come on. Can't you just do this favor just once, please? Titri! Ugh, what the heck? He's ridiculously strong. Is he a force user? Mal, do you sense anything? I'm not getting any reaction from the force cube, but... this seems oddly familiar. Yes, this must be... The heck's your problem? Wait, Titri, he's been hypnotized! You mean... Walto was here? Yes, he must be under the influence of the force of sound. The royal shield must be close. Come to think of it. Huh? What is it, Veg? Earlier, a girl from this town bumped into me and apologized to me. But wouldn't that have been against the commandments of the Azure Beast faith? Then we must mean those girls weren't from around here. But they looked like they were from around here. They must have done that to deceive us, right? And the only people who would need to do such a thing would be the Royal Shield. Those were the kidnapped girls. They slipped right past us. Veg, where are you going? I'll operate the lift myself. Don't, Veg. If you don't know how it works, you shouldn't operate it. Let's search for the catalyst to release this man instead. Whoa, guys, slow down for a sec. I get the guy is being controlled by someone called Walto. What's this about a catalyst? Walto uses the force of sound to set a specific sound as a catalyst to place the person under his control. In order to free them, we need to make them hear the same sound again. We'll need to look for a sound, but there are so many things around here that can make noises. It seems impossible to be able to find the right one. Walto dislikes using his force to control people longer than necessary. He's the type of person to release people from their hypnosis once he's accomplished his goal. When that happens, any traces of his actions will be erased as well. He always used an accomplice to help him with that. Said accomplice is most likely somewhere in this city. I get it, so we find the accomplice, we'll be able to find out what kind of sound is being used to control this lift operator? Exactly. Alright, let's find them and get them to tell us the catalyst so we can release the lift operator and save Claire and my sister, right, Veg? Right. Walto should have an accomplice somewhere. Let's talk to the townsfolk. This is very Final Fantasy XIV Dawn Trail of you. Taking control of others like that, the force of sound is dreadful. That's because anyone in earshot of the sound can be hypnotized. The kidnapped girls are likely hypnotized as well, so as to prevent them from making a commotion. Claire. It'll be okay, Veg. We have things we need to do. And if we do, then we'll save Claire and my sister for sure. Yeah, you're right. If we talk to the townsfolk, we might learn something about Walto's accomplice. Jeremy is Walto's accomplice. Figured it out. Solved. Asana is aiding the priest. Okay. Got lettuce. Let us with the lettuce. Okay. Nothing new. Nothing to it. If you keep playing me, always says Azure Beast Sanctuary, okay? Man, oh, that's a woman. Oh dear, it seems like I won't be able to enter the sanctuary anytime soon. What should I do? I have so many things I want to pray about. Pray at home. Okay. Okay. She has not changed her tune since we got here. Priest? Okay. Looks like we gotta go to help the... You know what? It's probably the priest. Let's be real here. How does lettuce make me feel? Like in a sexual capacity? Oh, pretty turned on. It's mostly water, right? So... I just realized we haven't saved in a bit. I don't want to redo all that if I die. Jeremy, how much lettuce could you eat before you vomited all over your friend's house? May the Azure blessings be upon you. Pretty sure this should be where he is. There's allegedly a vast lake at the peak of that mountain over there. No one's scaled it yet. Such a speculation. Okay. It's not the priest then? Or if it is, we didn't talk to him at all. The game crashes when you hit the save point. Only. Probably at least 2 heads of lettuce. Would you be upset if you met with somebody and they were eating lettuce like it was a head of lettuce, like it was like an apple? Just not really? Alright. These guys don't say anything different. You. Ah. The priest's helpers have been acting strange for some time now. My husband is one of them. Usually he's rather eloquent, but lately whenever I try to talk to him, he's been absent-minded and unable to converse well. He seems to be in a stupor when he returned earlier with the priest, but the priest uttered a single word to him and he returned normal. I suppose the priest's words really do have a strong influence over people, don't they? Eugene, this sounds like... Yes, it's similar to the behavior of someone controlled by Walto. Do you think the townspeople are under his influence too? One can assume that they are being controlled in order to help transport the captured girls to the harbor. Those hypnotized won't remember what they've done during that time, since any who were forced to transport the girls would have no memories of it. It can't be traced back to Walto. Well, why don't we say what her husband has to say? Where might your husband be at this time? Husband? He's upstairs. Do you need him for something? No, we just like to know what kind of work he was doing for the priest. I'm trying to ask him, but he said that he wouldn't tell me because it was a sacred task. I don't believe he'll tell you anything either, but if by some chance he does, would you mind sharing it with me? Of course. He's been having sex with the priest. What were you doing for the priest? My work? Afraid I can't say. You can't say or you can't remember. How would you know that? Could you tell us what you were doing up until the moment you lost your memory? Whatever it is will remain in strict confidence. I can only remember going into the temple. After that, I have no recollection of anything. I don't remember what work I was doing for him. I can't even remember how I got home. Please keep this to yourselves. I don't want my wife to think I've lost my marbles. Alright, if she asks, we will tell her you didn't say anything. Ken Gage! Jeez, what a puritanical town. Not only are men and women able to converse, but there are many other actions that are prohibited as well. Well, after all, it's best for people to follow their hearts. What? But if everyone were to live selfish lives, that would cause problems. Self-restraint is important as well. Well, all in moderation, as they say, although that's the most difficult way to live. I will whip your ass, son. Jeremy, which form of Gibble is your favorite? That's a good call you made about the guy not remembering anything. Yeah, it's because I recalled that people under Walto's hypnosis have no recollection of what happened. That man was released from Walto's control due to something the priest said, correct? Then the priest must be Walto's accomplice who releases the controlled townspeople once they are no longer of use. Seems as though the catalyst is not a sound, but rather a word. Well, let's find the priest and solve this puzzle once and for all so we can get that lift moving. The priest should know the phrase that undoes the hypnosis. He should be at the temple. Let's hurry. Let's ask the priest what the phrase that undoes the hypnosis is. He should be inside the temple. God, that's gonna annoy the shit out of me. Probably Gibbly Gibble. Why is Michael Jackson in this game? Is Michael Jackson in this game? Which one's Michael Jackson? The phrase that undoes the hypnosis is 3 actions, 3 illusions, 3 penises. Dudes. Guys, do you guys think we're gonna have to kick the shit out of the priest? Maybe Hilda? We'd like to ask you something. Leave. We can't do that. You see, we know you're the one helping Walto. Leave. We don't have time for this. Hurry up and tell us the phrase we need to turn the lift operator back to normal. Leave. Could it be that even the priest is hypnotized as well? Most likely, albeit from a different catalyst than the other of the men in town. We just need to look for that, and we can free the priest from his hypnosis? No. He won't remember anything from when he was hypnotized, just like the men we met earlier. If the priest returns to normal, he won't know what words were used as the catalyst for the townspeople. So what you're saying is, we won't be able to get the lift back in operation. Damn it. Then what were we running around all over town for? There has to be a solution. We should be able to find it if we just keep looking. It must be close. That's true. Those being hypnotized are only able to have very basic conversations, meaning that the priest, if he is in charge of lifting the hypnosis, has to be using a phrase that wouldn't sound strange coming from a religious figure. Yeah, that might just be it. Let's search all over every nook and cranny of this place. The key to undoing the hypnosis. There must be some clue as to what it is. A phrase that wouldn't be out of place for a priest to say. Maybe it's written somewhere in this temple. Cities with a view of sky, sea and sky, the cornerstone of faith, the beauty of beauty. Books written. Okay. I think finding the phrase in this book would be difficult. It was banned. It's full of difficult words. I don't think there's anything in here that would be used as the catalyst. Hey, Annie, what are you doing? If the priest is in charge of lifting the hypnosis, then I think that phrase should be something simple and not out of place coming from him. I don't think it's here. Walto may try to cover all his bases, but his methods never change. If we think hard, we should be able to figure out what the phrase is. I wonder what sort of phrases wouldn't seem out of the ordinary for the priest to say. I wonder what it is. Maybe it's some sort of greeting? If it was, then anyone could have just said it to him. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Let's look at anything that might have clues. That's the plan, bud. What's this? I've never seen this script before. It has "As there be scripture" written on it in ancient Calagian. Can you read it? For the most part, I can't comprehend anything too complicated, but simple phrases are also used in fortune telling. There's a bookmark inserted at this page. We are born of Azure Sea, Azure Sky, the Azure City, beloved Sea, beloved Sky, such, sea and sky, bestow us upon us thy blessings. You do not have permission to read that. Leave here now. Whoa, wait, is he gonna be okay? I just knocked him out. We're close to solving this. Why do you think he came up here? He was trying to stop Hilda from reading the passage. The key to undoing the hypnosis was likely among the words she just read. The woman from earlier said her husband was told a short phrase, right? Then it must be somewhere in this verse. Let's get back to the lift operator. Before we do that, we should also visit the families of the people who were working for the priest. We might be able to figure out the right words by asking them if the priest said anything. Alright, let's ask around and see if anyone heard what he said when the hypnosis was lifted. Won't we have to find the priest for the catalyst for the priest too? Like I said earlier, Walter leaves no traces of his actions. I suspect that there's some way for the priest's hypnosis to be undone as well. The phrase is actually just leave. There should be a phrase in this page of the scripture. Don't do this to hypnosis. Now, which one is it? Let's try asking the townsfolk. Man, my favorite part of a game is when we constantly have to go around asking the townsfolk. We can't just read the entirety of the beast scripture. We have to single out the phrase used. The people around town have probably heard it. We'll have to go ask them. And then when we have skits telling us to do the same fucking thing over and over again. This is the third skit in a row. What's the phrase that pays and plays for days? It's W902, the Sturge. Fuck you. I'm in your way. I've always been playing here by the Desert Beast, day in, day out. If anything, you're my way. Move. Shut the fuck up, you sack of shit. You probably don't have anything to say, but... Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. I think this is one of the ones, though. I don't remember what he said, but I saw the priest gazing out towards the sea. Okay, thanks. The priest said that the azure sky is beloved. I think he said something like he loved. I don't think it was unnecessarily hostile. Where'd this person go? She's up here now. Watch this woman try to murder me. I heard him talking about the sky earlier. Perhaps she was discussing the weather? You want to know what the priest said? I'm pretty sure it was something about love. Oh fuck, I gotta type it in? You can't cancel. Okay, I don't know what it is. I didn't think it was just toss me into this. That wasn't it. Yeah, I get that. Thank you, dude. Okay. We're born of Azure Sea, Azure Sky. Beloved sky. There we go. What does the priest say? Love, 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 love. Oh, it's you. We'd like to take the lift down to the harbor. Will you let us ride it? Oh, now that you mention it, it just came back. You can ride it once the cargo's unloaded. Yay! Alright, I'll go on ahead and move the lift, get the lift moving for you. Let's get there in time. Let's hurry down the lift and catch up to the Royal Shield. Alright. We've undone the hypnosis and the lift is back in operation. Let's go down to the harbor. Oh, there's only two of them telling me we need to go down to the lift? Excellent. Would you like to ride the lift? Yes. What does the vector say? You may not operate the lift. What in the world am I? Huh? Looks like he's come to his senses. The sound of the lift must have been the catalyst for the priest then. Oh yeah, if the priest were to release the lift operator, then naturally he'd hear the sound of the lift moving, right? Sounds like the priest was set up to release the lift operator after a certain amount of time had passed. Yeah, then he would have evidence, all the evidence of hypnotism would be gone like that. The 4 stars really are something. Okay, let's get a move on before the girls are taken to Balka. Hilda looks like Michael Jackson? I don't know about that. We may not be able to avoid a direct confrontation with Walto this time. Be prepared for anything. Yeah, we're gonna rescue my sister and the other girls for sure. I hope we're not too late. Claire. We need to get down to the harbor quick. The girls should still be there. Where the fuck are we if we're not at the harbor now? Selena, I hope we're not too late. Let's get to the harbor. If we're not quick about it, the ship will be out to sea. Yeah, Jeremy, we need to be quick about it. Selena! Titri! How the hell did you get here? The lift shouldn't be in operation. We've come to take those girls back. Please refrain from causing a ruckus in front of the ladies. Melitza! I had everything planned out so thoroughly, but for the commander to arrive here with such haste was certainly unexpected. Had we shown up a bit later, we probably wouldn't have been aware that you had been up to anything here. However, I will see to it that my mission is completed, Commander. I'm not looking for a fight. Stand down, Walto. Our mission is to safely deliver these girls into the hands of Her Majesty the Queen. Abandoning that mission would be the same as treason. Do you take me as a traitor? What purpose does this serve, Walto? How is this supposed to benefit our kingdom? This is not the way I would have chosen to do things. However, I do not have luxury to be concerned with the trivial matters when entrusted with such an urgent task. Then we'll do whatever we have to in order to get those girls back. They just fucking ran away. This, are you okay? Come here to me. I can't move my body. What the hell did you bastards do to my sister? I merely requested something of her. I asked that she would not move for a little while. What? Although my mission is of grave importance, I'm nonetheless averse to resorting to violence. Would you mind leaving us be? Yeah! Oh shit, she lost 2 of her terras. So then, you think by defeating us that these girls would be saved? There's no certainty that they would walk away from a battle here unharmed. They are immobile, after all. You coward! You don't normally go this far. I will use everything at my disposal to accomplish this mission. Do keep in mind that this is not a game. Fight him, Titri! Selena? You can't just let him order you around like that. If you're going to put your lives on the line, then so will I. I'm prepared for anything as well. Please, fight them, please! But we have no other way of saving them. Let's do this, Titri. Okay. I tried to settle this peacefully, but it appears that that was in vain. Very well. However, it would be quite a problem for me to, if any harm were to actually befall these girls. Melitza. Understood. We're in the light realm now, bitches. It's about time for us to end our little chat. We shall face you with all our might. Walto. No matter how fierce the struggle, all of our fighting will be contained within the domain of light created by Melitza's force. We can fight without worry, Commander. Let's begin. Bring it on. Alright, he's got question mark HP. Okay. Well. Okay. He actually fucking hits really hard. What the? Why does my rush gauge keep going up? Ow! Okay, dude, would you use your fucking ability? Oh my god. That's getting annoying. I love getting stunned. You bitch. Oh. Got a panic charm. Eugene learned Thunderlance. Annie learned Drag Lebanon. Titri learned Downpour Shot. Melissa's powers are broken. They probably took the girls away during the fighting. You put it on the pole. Nope, no ability for you. Melissa, why? You must realize that doing these things isn't going to give you a pure body. I told you before, I have nowhere to go besides the Royal Shield. Or do you mean to tell me that you found a place where we halves are truly accepted? No, I just... Stand down, Walto. That was truly magnificent, Commander. However, I will not fail my mission. Okay, so we... Walto! I'm gonna have you stay down for a while. My head! Selena! Okay, if he could have done this, why did... What's going on here? You're causing quite a commotion, Walto. General Milhust. Who is he? He's General of the Collegian Army, Milhust Selkirk. He made a name for himself soon after joining the army. Despite his young age, he became a general in no time, thanks to his skills and popularity. He's an elite among the elite. I heard that there was a disturbance in Babylograd, and here I find you getting into an altercation with civilians. What is the meaning of this? Explain yourself. I mean no disrespect to you, but the Royal Shield's mission is a direct request from Queen Agat. Unless Her Majesty wills it, I cannot divulge any information to you. Is that so? If that's the case, then I will discuss the matter with Her Majesty in person. However, I want you to withdraw from here. I won't allow civilians to be harmed before my very eyes. The oath of allegiance I swore to Collegia, it was an oath to her people as well. But if you continue to press the matter, then I shall be your next opponent. If it means avoiding needless confrontation, then I will go no further. Until next time, Commander. Melissa! It's been a while, Millhouse. We may have once fought together as brothers in arms, but you no longer have any ties to the kingdom. We have nothing to discuss. Let's see. However, as a former ally of yours, there's one piece of advice I'd like to give you. Return to the Queen's side as soon as possible. Whatever is happening, I want you to see it with your own eyes. You should be able to figure out the truth. I hope the day we cross our blades never comes. I mean it. Wait, Mr. Millhouse! Thank you so much for saving everyone. He had to sniff some coke in the middle of that. Is everyone alright? Yes, we're all unharmed. Hey sis, were all you guys captured by those guys? Yes, they had us locked up in the shrine at the top of the mountain. There are many other girls trapped beside us. Was a girl named Claire there as well? Claire? So you do know her then? Yes, but how do you... She's Vag's girlfriend. Friend. I see. But they've already taken Claire along with the rest of the girls. When did they take her? 2, maybe 3 days ago? Why were you kidnapped? They didn't tell you anything? No, nothing. Although there was one thing that stuck out to me. Which was? When we were at the shrine, I heard a voice coming from outside saying, "We're running out of time. The full moon is almost upon us." The full moon? Is something going to happen on the day of the full moon? Sorry, that's the only thing I heard. If I'm not mistaken, the next full moon is on the day of Goldba, isn't it? The inauguration ceremony will be held on the day of Goldba. Then it looks like there is a connection between the Royal Sheet's actions and the ceremony. Claire, let's hurry. Sorry, sis, but I can't go home with you. I wouldn't be able to rest easy knowing that the other girls are still in trouble. Oh, I understand. I'd have gotten mad if you said you wanted to head back with me. Selena, I'll see you later. Be careful. That goes to the rest of you too. Please, keep a good eye on Titchery for me. There's a ship going to Balka at the harbor. Let's go to Balka. We need to save Claire. I guess she's a girl from Babylograd. Oh, alright. I'm thankful for all. I'm thankful for all of you. Truly, I'd like to thank your male friends directly, but at times like these, keeping the commandments can be frustrating. So you're Vague. Claire told me about you. She said you'd definitely come to save us. Claire. Claire helped us raise our spirits. I'd like to see her again. Please tell her that once she's been saved. What is Millhouse doing in this town? I'd heard he was deployed to the Eastern Continent in order to settle a conflict. Perhaps he is returning from that? The highest-ranking military official went there in person. A good soldier never delegates important matters to others. Besides, his mere presence boosts morale, though the intellectuals would probably give him the cold shoulder. What do you mean by that? She's saying there are many who would shy away from displaying patriotism or the concept of pure justice. Millhouse, huh? Yeah, he's gonna be our rival in the game. Titchery, why are you always bullying Mao? Don't go trashing my rap. Just who's getting bullied by who now? I'm the one getting bullied by Mao. Well, from what I see, you're always scolding Mao. That's because I'm cute. What? You sure have a weak spot for Selena, Titchery. Mao, you always ragging on me about my sister. I get it. You want a sibling of your own, right? Guess it can't be helped. I'll be your older brother. You'll have to make do with Annie as your older sister. Huh? What about Selena? My sister is my sister. I think he wants to bang his sister. Melissa's the only girl in the 4 stars, isn't she? Oh ho, she must be pretty popular with the guys then. But aren't the other members Soleil, Toma, and Walto? That's a bit of a pickle. Ship bound for Balka is docked at the harbor. We need to restock on anything before we depart. Let's go to the store. Okay, actually, he answered the question I had. Can I restock before I go there? I've been to Nolzin, Minnow, Sunnytown, and Balka. Now I'm here in Babylograd. I've been around a lot, but I'm starting to miss my hometown. I kind of want to go back, but I don't have the money for the boat ride anymore. Let's talk to this dude. Do I have to ride the lift? Yes, I would. I assume that whatever happened at the beginning of the game is something the queen wants to perform again using these girls or something. Yeah, so, whatever happened before, I don't know how she was involved because she wasn't shown in the scene, but that doesn't mean she wasn't involved. Right? Okay, I can go back here. Cool. Oops. Wait, can I not do any enhancement of that yet? Interesting. I can put Soaring Blast on now, which I think I'm gonna do. There we go. I need one more point in Bone Chill Blade and I can learn Frigid Dragon. One more point in Rending Wave and I can learn fucking Dragon Flame Blast, which might be even better. But I'm not high enough level to use it yet, so. I don't remember that. Wait, I played that game in April? Damn. Jesus. FF15 Pocket Edition was a good time though. I enjoyed it. Okay, guys, that's gotta be it though. Sorry, hopefully tomorrow I can get up at a better time because today I was exhausted when I started. If it wasn't for this fucking green tea monster, which actually, Jeremy, it's not bad. I liked it. I probably would have been able to get up. I don't know what it was. I slept 7 hours, but feels like I got 0.